Hello everyone, this is Puriya here with tutorial of Airbus A300B2. Today we are going to have a little flight from Isfahan, Iran to Tehran, Mehrabad. And presently we are parked at Isfahan airport. As you can see, there's a good airport here. And first thing we are going to do for starting the aircraft is turning the battery of the Airbus on. There is a 3 battery in this aircraft, which you can turn it on in this order. 3, 2, 1 is the most correct way. And also you can turn on the external power or GPU supply with that button. Here is a TR, essential TR1, TR2, and now you have power in your system. Because we are faced toward the terminal, we are going to have pushback with our start, so that's why we are turning on the APU. The APU is starting like this. After you turn on the master switch, after 5 or 6 seconds, the flap will be fully open, and then you can push the start button to start the APU. As you can see, there's an oscillator, APU indicator, and also fire extinguisher in case of emergency. And also, as we move on, you can turn on the hydraulic system, which there is 3 hydraulic for Airbus, and Airbus lovers know already: yellow, green, and blue. And here is the fuel panel system. Airbus A300B2 is nice to know, I will tell you. The Airbus A300B2 doesn't have the central fuel tank, and it just have 2 fuel tank in each wing of the airplane, which is outer and inner for each wing. And there is also emergency fuel shutoff for fuel tank here and crossfeed, as you all know. Okay, we have a APU power available. You can see standby annunciator there, and we can turn on the APU generator. Okay, now we have APU generator coming up. So let's go on overhead. We have pitch, field, and rudder travel limiter here. We can turn it on, and also IRS. We put it on a line. It took a little time, 3 or 4 minutes to align it. It doesn't take that much long to align the IRS and navigation system. And after aligning the IRS, we can put the yaw damper and pitch trim on. Anti-skid, in this panel we can turn it on, normal on, and correction, I mean the lights over here, we can turn nav tow park on, and it depends on the situation how you want to be aircraft illuminated on your situation. It depends really on your situation. In here we can turn the no smoking and fasten seatbelt on, and also one of the most important thing, emergency exit lights. You can put it on the arm position. And IRS, after you see the green light, you can put the rotor type on nav, and you have your ND alive here, and navigation system all aligned. And also there's another little thing here for HAS system, which allows you to have your navigation and communication system all aligned together, as you can see in here as well. Okay, there's a short brief of the aircraft of preparation, and you can set the VOR frequency of your own flight. It depends on your flight, and configure your MCP, everything. The course, initial course of your flights, it will be 255, and the speed, it depends on your weight and balance and things and stuff. I already have RTOW chart. If you have your own RTOW, you can extract what you are going to set on a speed. Okay, heading and altitude, everything you're going to set here. Flight director, in case of show I put 2 flight director on. You can use this, as you know, for landing and automation landing. And for the single flight, since this is a left hand seat takeoff and landing, we're going to set the flight director number 1 for our normal flight. Here's things that you can test. TCAS test. You can test your TCAS, as you can see here, and we're waiting for TCAS system test OK or no.
TCAS system test OK.
Okay, we're going to return back on standby or off. I'd rather to put on standby. And there's there's another thing here, GPW's test, which
Wide
is
slope.
add-on
Wide slope.
on the new Airbus like
up.
this.
Terrain ahead. Pull up.
And
Think
also
rate.
we can have
Think rate. Too low. Gear.
the
Too
total
low.
weight
Flat.
and total fuel of the aircraft in here. And this is it. This is a little brief of the aircraft. As we are in summer, there is no need of anti-ice system, everything like this. And you can test a lot of things in overhead, engineering, and pedestal. And right now we are going to import the flight plan in FMS. Okay, as you know, we are in Isfahan, Oscar India Foxtrot Mark Airport. We're going to our destination, Mehrabad, Oscar India, India, India. And our departure will be, let me see, runway 2, Dapper 1 Alpha, as I seen in chart, and runway 25 right. Executing. Okay, execute. The route will be Radal directing to Radal, and Tehran approach will be ILS runway 2 on the left, transition of Victor Romeo, and in the flight plan leg we can see the plan view of our flight. Okay, here for bleeding system I put it on auto. As we have APU on, there is bleed pressure here, and now we have bleed system. And also we can test the fire detect loop system here. There's 2 individual system for overheat system test, and engine loop system for, there's 2 loop system for each engine, you can test it, and APU, and add 2 for the other engine. Okay, and this is a little thing that I want to show. And here there's a door control panel. You can control all door individually, and if you want to see like this, you can turn the cabin door on and off in the cockpit. Okay, let's get to our business. Before starting, I'll turn on the beacon first. And I'm using better pushback
cockpit.
for
Hill is driving up.
pushing the aircraft. As you can see, the push truck is coming up. We're waiting for the push truck to come up. disconnect the ground power first. Okay, now we have APU on the system.
Okay,
all good.
all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Thank you. Come on. And also I have to mention that I'm using side stick of SciTech here. That's why my UK is fluctuating a little bit, because I have actually sensitive setting on my side stick. Okay, now I think we're good
Tow
to go.
connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay, we're releasing the parking brake.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Thank you. Okay, we're going to start the engines on second engine first. Okay, we have N2 rotation. Okay, N2 is coming up. And as you can see, Luke is pushing upward because we have hydraulic system alive. Okay, fuel. Okay, EGT. And one rotation. Also, you have to be aware of the maximum starting EGT of the aircraft, which I put a little thing on the engineering desk. You can see that. Okay, and one passing 20, which we are good to start the left one. Okay, valve open on left, and two. Rising. Okay, EGT coming up, and one rotation. Okay, I think we're good with pushback. And as you can see, the electrical panel gives us a little thing that said electrical. We have to check the electrical panel. I think it's because for generator number 1 is still off. Okay, after passing N1 of 20, okay, we're good. Turn on the generator on. Okay, now we can disconnect the APU. Okay, disconnect. And also we can disconnect the APU valve here. And okay, we are everything good. And also we have a little thing here for rammer system, that you can control the rammer button of the aircraft, and it's a good thing. Okay, and the engine panel I said before is here. You can see the chart here. Okay, setting parking brake. I totally forgot to set the parking brake.